Hello everybody, this is Dreamboy 101. And I know some of you may be thinking, and yes, I'm releasing Mickey Mouse. I have now released the fourth part of Mickey Mouse and the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And I just want to say a few things for explaining an tradition. You see, you might be first you may be asking, whatever happened to Mickey Mouse and the Mickey Mouse post 4th of July special? Well, like I said before, it was cancelled, mainly because I was at Ireland. So, yeah, that was just a simple answer, because I did already do the updated announcement videos, but since this is a new update announcement series, I'm gonna do that as well. And the other thing you guys might be asking is, why is the full movie of Mickey Mouse Curse of the Poltergeist was removed? Well, for a reason. You see, I decided that I should wait until I get the Adobe Premiere Elements because all the 9 parts aren't really as good as I remember. Some of them were, well, you see, ToonTown mainly, because ToonTown Film Productions, yes, I wasn't gonna release, okay, how was I gonna say this without saying about ToonTown? Oh, yeah. You see, when I did it with Windows Live Movie Maker, who am I kidding? I have to tell out to the whole world. You see, in 2000, when ToonTown Film Productions was going to release it onto YouTube, they want this movie. This was so very bad for me, because this was not my true vision that I wanted when I was going to release onto YouTube. It was heavily edited. The parts were heavily edited to be mainly for kids. Like, if you're young viewers, some lines have to be redubbed at that point. Some lines had to be redubbed at one point. It cut some scenes which I would have in my true vision, and I wouldn't really liked it at all. Some of my friends, I have tried to release it onto YouTube, but because it was not my true vision that I wanted for Mickey Mouse and the Creature from the Mickey Mouse the Curse of the Poltergeist, I have to remove it. And yeah, that's why I had to remove it. But until ToonTown Film Productions, ToonTown Film Productions now has a new logo. Maybe they'll release the full movie in 2016. I don't know. And speaking of ToonTown, the third thing I want to mention is that I'm going to release a history video of Mickey Mouse. Release a history video of Mickey Mouse and of the ToonTown Film Group, also known as the ToonTown Film Productions, because since I have said things like Toontown, living in Toontown, and ToonTown Film Productions in the comments in the previous videos, I decided that I should release a history video, which included me in the history of the studio, and that was mainly about how the studio made me start the YouTube channel, even though it did some bad things in the past. So yeah, it probably would have been bad as well. And the other thing that I wanted to mention is the special edition of Mickey Mouse Creature from the Black Lagoon, of Curse of the Poltergeist. Since Mickey Mouse you might be seeing in some of the parts that there are some things that are wrong, like the nighttime and some of the effects. Well, I might do a special edition of the movie, although I'm not sure if I would like to release it or not. Not sure whether to release it or not. Even though I already said in the update announcements that I'll release both the ToonTown theatrical movie version and I'll release a full and I'll like do a special edition on the Mickey Mouse and the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean, Mickey Mouse and the Curse of the Poltergeist special edition. But also I might do a YouTube version because of the logo, because of the intros in all the movies. Like, maybe I'll produce the Walt Disney and Universal intro and the ToonTown. Like, you might see the Disney intro and the Universal intro in the ToonTown version, and you might see the same thing with the Mickey Mouse vs. Poltergeist. Like, you might see Disney YouTube and maybe MGM YouTube. If you like to see my page, and also MGM YouTube could be found on my DeviantArt page, which is in the description box below, and yeah, I might do that in the future if I would ever do that as special edition, or if I was the full another full movie of Mickey Mouse vs. Poltergeist, if I had to do re-editing on the intros and such in the opening and credits. But I hope that will. And the other thing I want to mention is that I have a DeviantArt account. And speaking of which about that, I have a DeviantArt account. No kidding. You see, I first started in August, because I like to release some of my art, some behind-the-scenes photos, and even maybe some comic books that I'll able to upload, take a picture, and maybe upload them to DeviantArt. Kind of like Twisted Wind, one of the users posted my favorite, the Thomas comic, the Count Mickey Dragul, which is obviously my favorite mostly. So yeah, I have a DeviantArt account, but even though I have released the thumbnails of the videos I did, but obviously in the future I will make release some art on DeviantArt and many more. And also I might release in the future a comic book, a graphic novel series of Mickey Mouse vs. Poltergeist. But I'm not sure if I would do that since I have many sequels to make. If it would end maybe in 2016. I don't know. It's complicated. If I would ever make a graphic novel or something like that. Nah. And the other thing I want to mention is that, will you make more 70 years of Thomas the Tank Engine anniversary videos, since Trainboy7 and Bad Writer Amelie comment on your videos? Well, I don't know how many videos I might release them this fall and upcoming winter, since I have too many things to work on, like Mickey Mouse and the Creature from Black Lagoon, the history, the ToonTown history, and maybe some other upcoming projects about the other sequels after this. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make a Mickey Mouse. Also, I don't know when, if I'll make more Thomas videos, but I hope so. Also, the other thing I want to mention is, why don't you have a Dailymotion account? Well, I decided that I should have a Vimeo account, but Mom and Dad said I'm not permanently ready for Vimeo, since I'm only 15 years old and I'm still in high school and such. Mainly, they said maybe I can start in 2017 when I'm only an older kid, an older teenager. So yeah, I'm just gonna start not Dailymotion, Vimeo just Vimeo in 2017 or 18. So yeah, I might do that as well. And also one thing I mentioned is that I released a history video of the Pokemon movies. Yes, I am a fan of both the Pokemon movies, but except they're both in Japanese and in English. Mainly because I like Pokemon so much, and the fact that Pokemon was first introduced to the world in 1995 or 1996. I don't know if or when, but I might do that sometime. But I might do that as well. There is a first original one and a special edition one, mainly because I have them out of order and some of them are missing, but I have cleared it up. And also, you may recognize the music, Shared the World, from One Piece, both the English version by some 2 fans, and even the Japanese full song from the One Piece opening, or extended opening. And I don't know if I would, like, release the videos, like, if I would have, like, both some Japanese movies that are in both, release posters that are both in Japanese and English, but I'm not sure already. I'm just made them for fun, yeah. And yes, that's apparently about it, and if you want, you can go down here to subscribe to my channel, and you can also check my DeviantArt account down below, and also, if you want to see Mickey Mouse Cures Poltergeist, go onto my channel and see the video right now. I hope it's a very good indeed. It's a guaranteed movie that I'll ever forget, and I'll work in more movies in the future in October. If I will make a Mickey Mouse Creature from the Black Lagoon sequel, Mickey Mouse sequel in sometime this October. If I would have done that, so yeah. So until then, this is Dragon Boy 101 signing off, and see you later, dudes.